Best friends woke up shocked somehow. They'd both landed inside the cheesy novel they read last night. Luckily, they were sisters-in-law in the same wealthy family. But they knew the plot well. Within a few chapters, they'd be kicked out to make room for the heroine. So they decided to grab some cash and run, but one glance at their phones left them dumbfounded. One had given all her money to a scummy ex, and the other had been drained dry by her stepmom. Flat broke, they had no choice but to stick around the rich family for now. At lunch, they were over the moon. Turns out a casual family meal here meant a table full of lobsters and crabs. They stared wide-eyed, gushing that this wasn't living, this was pure luxury. But before they could finish marveling, the father-in-law suddenly dropped a mission. You two married in, so you should contribute. Whoever gets pregnant first gets a villa plus 10 million. The one who's slower only gets the cash. That hit them right in the wallets. One bragged about having white hips, saying she was born to have kids. The other went further, claiming her uterus was so big she could carry 8 at once. But after all the boasting, one friend sighed, "My husband's never home, how am I supposed to get pregnant?" The other chimed in, "Mine's no better." Right then, both husbands walked through the door. It was the father-in-law who'd called them back to discuss babies. The two women froze in embarrassment. The younger brother grabbed his wife and tried to drag her off to practice making babies. She snapped back, "Go ask an OBGYN, they're the professionals." Meanwhile, the older brother turned to his wife and demanded, "Who exactly do you plan on having kids with?" She quickly swore loyalty, anyone but that scumbag ex. Then the two women bolted upstairs and locked themselves in to plot their next moves. The friend warned, "You need to cut ties with that jerk, don't give him another cent." The woman worried back, "And when you visit your family, watch out for your stepmom." But the friend just grinned, "With my writer's brain, roasting people is easy." That sparked an idea for the woman. "I've got a plan to deal with the ex. You'll see results tonight." Sure enough, that evening the ex came yelling in the courtyard. The woman grabbed a weapon, pulled her friend along, and together they beat him black and blue. What they didn't notice was the brothers watching from upstairs. The older brother was surprised. His wife used to have eyes only for that guy, yet here she was beating him up. His impression of her quietly shifted. The next day, the ex-boyfriend asked to meet. He showed up limping, clutching his butt, and she suddenly realized last night when she jabbed with the umbrella, it must have landed right there. No wonder he couldn't sit. She quickly faked tears. "I gave all my money to mother-in-law for gifts. I still owe 50 grand. Can you lend me some?" The ex exploded. "You acted like a witch last night and still dare ask me for money? Hand it over already." She didn't expect him to be such a shameless freeloader. She squeezed out more tears. "I've lent you so much before, what's 50 grand to you?" He finally snapped, "Have it ready tomorrow or don't bother seeing me again." Then he stormed off, straight to the proctology department. The woman was fuming when the older brother suddenly appeared. That's when she realized the cafe they were sitting in was his property. So all those stupid things the original her had done here, he'd known the whole time. She wanted to disappear from sheer embarrassment. Worse, he told her, "If you want a divorce, fine. But by the prenup, you walk away with nothing." She instantly turned on the waterworks. "He's blackmailing me. If I don't pay, he'll leak my photos." The brother knew she was lying, but seeing her look so pitiful, he still covered for her.